Salutations, everyone. Welcome to today's Wise Wench Oracle. So, how are all you feeling? There's major shifts in energy purges and removal of veils and pain and all the things. Remember that those times do serve purpose, and that it's okay and you are strong and you can do it. Try to remain unattached. Try to observe. Write things down. Meditate. Get into music and art. Creative expression. Get together with people who are motivated by heart and divine love. So we have Wisdom of the House of Night. Just some guidance into how to move about through the current energies. We have the Warrior. Number 2, the Warrior. Oh, so number 2, inner fighting between masculine and feminine. Masculine is having a hard time letting go of that warrior. Or perhaps he needs to step up and be that warrior. And what is it to be a warrior? It's not always to war. This man right here does not have war in his eyes. He actually has resolve and resilience in his eyes. A lot of blue here, speaking of truth. Quite stoic and serious in contemplating the things that are changing. Because they must. So, no matter what is happening to you in your life, you are truly protected. Whatever you are experiencing right now, all will be well. If your question is regarding love, this card represents someone who is deeply committed, protective, and kind to you. Friendship and love are sacred, and these qualities are important for a relationship to grow. If this person doesn't have these qualities, then move on, for I will send you someone with a true warrior spirit instead. Remember, life is about learning and discerning who is true and who is not. So, learning and discerning about who is true and who is not. So, perfection doesn't exist, a perceived perfection. True perfection is, this is what is right for me, right? So, attaching to should be's and have to be's, and this is the rule, and this is what this particular presence looks like. We define it, we create rules for it, And then we then disallow it to be what it truly is or what it can be. Passing judgment immediately labels something and prevents it from being what it truly can be. Always, always, always return to the heart. The answer is always in the heart. It is not in the mind, it's not in the judgment. If a person has it in them and wants it in them to shift for love, for divine love, for purpose, give them space to do so. If they do not have it in them, and this is very obvious because you can't get through to them any which way, there is no remorse or any kind of awareness or anything like that. And that's not necessarily that they don't have it, it's that they aren't meant for your awareness, if that makes sense. So learn and discern, but without judgment, always with love. Remove labels, remove condemnation. That's not helpful. Even if you're hurting, it's not helpful. Remember, again, that life is about learning and discerning who is true and who is not. There is another message here to consider. Do you embody these qualities in yourself? Now is a good time to think about how committed you are to your path. It's easy to say, well, I do this because I do this and I do this, and that's who I am because I do this. You're not who you do, what you do. You're not who you do. You're not what you do. You just are. It's a beingness. It's not a to-do-ness. You're not the things that you do. Nobody's the things that they do. So can you be the embodiment of the things that you notice? What I don't like in others, I fix in myself. Judgment-free, divine love. Animal spirit cards. The vulture. So the vulture let's look at him. So the vulture comes to you to let you know that there's shit to clean up. In what ways have you not been embodying the warrior? The warrior for divine love. Can the warrior energy help you clean up the extra shit? There's a lot of purging going on right now. Breathe. Just breathe. Drink water, breathe, rest, sleep. Journal. Clean it up. Warrior through that shit. You can do it. So the priestess of light wants you to remember balance, stability, and standing firm. Number 40. Are you doing what you came here to do? But are you balancing it with honoring yourself and caring for yourself? Non-judgment. Sometimes there's no doing, there's just being. Being in balance. And we sometimes equate balance with staying still in like a balance, and that's actually not quite accurate. We're best in balance when we actually are more of a dancer, or we breathe and we move and undulate with all the ever-changing and flexing energies of the world. This is more what balance looks like, rather than holding still in one spot. I'm in balance. No, you're in static immobility and you're not letting the energy flow. This is more what balance looks like, okay? So, tap into the warrior energy. Also, the inner father figure, the inner chivalry, the inner honor. And this is true for both feminines and masculines. We have masculine and feminine energy in all of us, despite what our parts look like. Really summon that father figure energy within to help you warrior through that which needs to be cleaned up, so that you can get back into that balance. Thank you for being here. I love you. It's gonna be okay. You can do this. The Lionsgate energy portal is August 8th. There will be some, I don't want to necessarily say relief, more like clarity, more like, okay, this is what needs to be done, and so I will do it. And not in a sense of do, like I have to do this, otherwise I will not be. No, there's the beiness first. And then that will, it will speak to your inner guidance and your inner intuition, and it will guide you on motions and movements to take from here. Okay? It is okay. I love you. Peace be with you. Love be with you. Always. Always, always, always. You are love. You are peace. Thank you. Have a good day.